We may know deduction from good old detectives, like this doggo here. Detectives love to use deduction to piece together clues and solve those good old crimes. Now, deduction means piecing together a series of facts to reach an answer. In deductions questions, we need to read through a set of statements and then use that information to work out the correct answer to a question. So what does that look like? Well, for example, it was Monday 2 days ago, and it is Thursday tomorrow. So what day of the week is it today? It's going to be good old Wednesday. Let's look at another example. So if a bumblebee flies west from the wildflowers to the edge of the garden, okay, and then flies north, which part of the garden would it end up in? We have this little lovely image here too. So here we've been given a map, all right, and a question using the points of a compass. So north, east, south, west. All right, where do you think the bee will end up? So if we start over on here, and then the bumblebee flies away from the wildflowers going west, then they get to the edge of the pumpkins, and they have to go north, right? Because they went all the way to the edge of the garden. So sometimes we'll be given image questions like this and asked to draw conclusions from it, which is the manner of deduction. Another example though, oh my goodness, it doesn't stop there, everybody. Carl and Corinne are brother and sister, all right? Their parents are called Kim and Rosie. Corinne is the mother of Anna. How is Anna related to Kim? So we have been given some information here about how different members of a family are related to each other. This is a lot of information, okay? But to make it simpler, we display members on a family tree. Look at this family tree. We can now see how Anna and Kim are indeed related. We've got Rosie and Kim at the top, Carl and Corinne are brother and sister, and then we've got good old Anna, which is Kim's granddaughter, all right? So the question when we ask then, how is Anna related to Kim? We can see there, they must be granddaughter and then grandmother. Alrighty, folks, good job so far if we're keeping up. Our next one here is going to be another example of good old deduction. So Padma got 12 marks in the test. Aki got 3 less marks, all right, then his sister Lucy, and Lucy got double the marks of Padma, and 4 more points than James. Whew, lots going on there. The question then is, how many marks did Aki get than James in the test? These are comparative. So we're looking at a different example here where we've been given 4 pieces of information about the scores some students got in a test. To find the answer to this question, we have to work out how many marks James and Aki each got in the test using the information we've been given. How might we go about that, you ask? Well, let's start by talking about how many marks Padma got themselves. All right, we can then use this information to figure out the rest of them and work our way through it. If we go ahead and take a look here, we can see that first off, Lucy got double the marks of Padma. If we know Padma got 12, that means that Lucy must have received 24. If Aki then got 3 marks less than Lucy, we can work our way back, and Aki must have 21 marks. Finally, at the end there, if James has 4 less points than Lucy, then that means that he must have 20 marks instead. Right, so oftentimes in these deduction kind of questions, it really helps to write out specifically each of the elements involved. So we can get a visual idea of what it looks like, and then we can work forwards or backwards in order to come to that answer.